Budgets reflect the priorities of an organization, and the first thing people should think when they see our budget is how fiscally prudent we act. The city has set a reserve policy goal of 6 months operating expenses plus $2.5 million in additional funds to cover any fiscal emergency. That's an audacious goal, but we believe it is an important insurance policy for a government agency that must go on for decades. It's what thinking for the long term looks like. We recognize that about 65% of our budget comes from tourism, and that sector can dry up quickly in a recession. From the peak, just before the Great Recession, to the bottom of the recession, we saw city revenues fall by about 28%. So we know what things look like close to the worst fiscal circumstances, and we're planning for that. Pension costs are a major expense for government, and many cities are becoming buried by the promises of the past and poor market returns for the CalPERS fund. Our contract model has kept pension liabilities manageable, but they are still significant. Growing revenues put us in a position to take proactive steps in prepaying our unfunded pension liabilities. Doing so is not only the right thing to do, it's fiscally prudent, and we save money in the long run the faster we pay down these expenses. TOT, or Transient Occupancy Tax, represents a significant portion of our revenue streams at the city. Perhaps the more important point is just how much tourism means to our budget. Virtually all the TOT and about 85% of the sales tax revenues in Indian Wells come from tourism in our city. Tourists are a big part of what funds all the programs, services, and facilities that make Indian Wells the amazing retreat that it is.